noisy. Is the neighbor moving in? My name is Seiya Saito, a first-year high school student. At this time, I was just heading home. Watch out!
Ouch! Are you okay?
I'm not sure if I'm okay, actually. Can you go get someone?
No!
Having caught the girl who fell down the stairs, I ended up with a broken leg and I had to be hospitalized.
I'm so sorry for my carelessness.
It's okay, I'm just glad you're not hurt.
But...
Well, then when you grow up, if you ever see someone in need, help them out.
Okay. Right now, you're the one in need, so I'll take care of you until you're all better.
You're so reliable. She is Alisa Nakamura, the girl who had moved in next door, a first grader. Until I was discharged from the hospital, Alisa came to visit me every day. Then, on the day I was discharged, at Alisa's invitation, we were at the park. So, what did you want to talk about?
Well, you see, Seiya, I like you.
I like you too, Alisa.
Really? In that case, will you marry me?
Oh, so that's what she meant. But it's just a child's talk. If you still like me when you grow up, then we can get married.
Yay! It's a promise, okay?
From then on, we continued to deepen our friendship, and gradually, our mothers also became good friends. Alisa's mother was a single parent, and sometimes Alisa stayed over at our place. Alisa, aren't you lonely when your mom is at work?
I get a little sad, but she's working hard for me, so I'll be okay. Besides, on her days off, she goes out with me.
I see. So that's how we spend our time, and 5 years passed. Alisa, you'll be a middle school student soon.
Yeah. And there's something I want to talk to you about today.
Is it about our old promise? It's still too early to get married when you're in middle school.
No, not that. Actually, I'm going to move out.
Huh?
My mom is getting married again. My new dad has to transfer for work, and they decided I should move when I start middle school. Hey, Seiya, I'll come back here. It's sad being apart, but we have phones and can stay in touch a lot. So promise me you won't forget our marriage promise.
Yeah. Alisa, take care. After that, Alisa moved away. However, we stayed in touch regularly, and I heard a lot about her life there. After a while, I became a working adult, and though I struggled in the unfamiliar environment, I worked hard, determined not to be an embarrassment to Alisa. And now, 10 years have passed. Hey, Seiya, what's with this design? I got the green light from the client though. It lacks the basics, you know. I think I, as the son of the company's president, should provide direct guidance. No, I'll pass. What did you say? I've been working at a design company for 8 years. I've received high praise from clients and handle most of the projects. However, I've been caught by the eye of my colleague and the president's son, Charao Yabasugi. Oh, director, I'll make some coffee.
Charao, you're very considerate. Even though you're the president's son, you're humble, and our company is safe.
I'm honored to receive your praise.
Don't get too cocky just because you're good at your job. As long as you're in the good books of the superiors, it's all good for you.
Charao is well liked within the company, huh?
It's not a bad thing to try to please the superiors, but
I wish he'd stop with the sarcastic remarks and challenges every time I achieve something. And then, one day, jeez, right when it's crucial. I'm sorry. I didn't intentionally injure myself. On my way to a meeting with a client, I got into an accident, breaking my leg. Well, thanks to this, I'll be getting lots of work this month. Even though we're in the same year, I'll be promoted first. It's bad, isn't it? When my old man retires, I'll become the president. He's knowingly going at it. If this guy becomes the president, I might consider changing jobs. So, as for you...
Excuse me, Mr. Saito, how are you feeling?
Oh, I have to go now. Well, I'll be waiting for you at the office, so get well soon. He's clearly making a run for it. Miss Okada, was it? You've seen me in quite an embarrassing state.
Let's forget about work for now. Let's focus on your recovery. I'll take care of you until you're better. When you grow up, if you see someone in need, help them out. Wasn't it?
Huh? This feeling. It's like something that happened in the past. Wait a minute. Alisa?
Bingo! Say you remembered.
Even though she had an unfamiliar last name and couldn't remember it immediately, Alisa had apparently noticed right after I was hospitalized. Alisa had returned to this area when she got a job and now lived on her own. We hadn't been in touch recently, but she explained that she had been busy during her first year as a working adult. She could have told me earlier about coming back here.
I'll be taking care of you from now on.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I'm just glad we could reunite. Since then, Alisa has been taking care of me as my attending nurse.
Come on, you're injured, so I'll feed you.
I have a broken leg! Perhaps it's a remnant of the past, but it feels like she's quite comfortable with me. About a month later, when I was starting to walk on my own. Isn't this a bit too close?
This is normal. What if you lose your balance and fall?
By the way, her different parts are touching me! And so, on one such day, seriously, Alisa can be quite a handful. But, well, she's been a big help in many ways. Hey, how about going on a date later?
I can't. And besides, didn't you come to visit someone?
A date is more important than that. Sharao, what are you doing? Seiya! I'm not doing anything special. I just came along to visit you. Just came along? Shut up! I'm leaving already. You called it a visit, but he's leaving already?
Seiya, thank you.
Hey, Alisa, but this is a hospital.
Oh my, it's a problem. If your leg hurts, I'll escort you to your room.
I didn't say anything though. Despite being toyed with by Alisa, my injury was recovering smoothly. I was about to be discharged soon. It happened one night. Did I hear something? Wait, Alisa?
Did I wake you up? I just really wanted to talk to you.
Talk?
Hey, remember? Even back in the past when you helped me, it was like this.
Is it about when you fell down the stairs?
Yeah, that's it. So we made a promise, right? Since I've grown up, let's get married.
Hold on a second. Why this all of a sudden? We have barely been in contact lately.
Because I wasn't independent yet.
What do you mean?
Seiya, you're much older, right? That's why I was planning to work hard and become independent before visiting you. I've been working hard all this time with that feeling as my support.
Alisa.
I don't want to force my feelings on you unilaterally, so I'll wait until your feelings are clear. I've been thinking about you for over 10 years, so a little more won't change much. I'll make some approaches to make you like me, though.
Shortly after that, I was discharged. However, I wasn't completely healed, and due to the workplace injury, I had to take a leave of absence for a while.
Welcome to my home.
It's, really spacious. Are you sure I can stay here with you?
I rented a large room for you to feel comfortable whenever you come over. For days like these, you know?
In truth, I had intended to return to my family home.
I'll take care of Seiya. Plus, I'm a nurse, so I can assist with daily life and rehabilitation. Leave it to me. We trust you, Alisa. Take care of Seiya, okay? I'll take care of him for a long time. Thank you.
Alisa! My parents agreed readily.
and we ended up living together. We started living together, but Alisa took care of most of the household chores. Sometimes I did some small tasks, but she made sure I didn't strain myself to avoid making my injury worse. It feels a bit too overprotective though. However, there were times when I would go shopping as part of my rehabilitation or for a light exercise. Today, after Alisa had finished her shift, we were heading to a cafe she had been wanting to go to as a reward for her consecutive shifts. But... Oh, isn't that Seiya? You've been discharged? Charao.
Hey, that girl! You're skipping work to go on a date with a nurse? Nice position you've got there. I'm not skipping work. The doctor said I can't work, and I've even applied for a leave of absence. You got a medical certificate using the nurse's connections, didn't you? Hey, instead of a coward like him, how about dating me?
I decline. We've known each other since way back, and I'm just providing support until his injury is healed. Besides, I have no interest in someone like you.
What? You'll regret it. I'm sorry about my colleague.
Seiya, it's not your fault, so don't worry. Well, let's regain our composure and continue our date.
After that, we once again made our way to the cafe, but...
What's wrong? You see, my balloon got stuck in the tree and it's flying away. I will get it for you. Let me get it. Here I go. Are you okay? Sorry, I might not be able to reach it.
Hold on, let me give it a try. Alright, got it.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome. Just remember, don't let it go, okay?
Okay.
Well, should we head to the cafe?
No, let's go back today.
Uh-huh. But you were looking forward to it.
But Seiya, your leg hurt when you reached for the balloon earlier, didn't it?
Yeah. You noticed that.
I am a nurse after all. Plus, I don't want you pushing yourself too hard. I'll make plenty of requests once I'm feeling better. How about we go back for today, okay?
Sure. Alisa had grown, even more than I had imagined during the 10 years we hadn't seen each other. She had matured beyond what I remembered, and it was challenging to interact with her as I used to when she was so open and cute. While being at the mercy of this more grown-up Alisa, I continued my recovery. However, on one particular day... How long are you going to be on leave? Well, it's been 3 months already, right? You can walk normally. So how long are you going to keep playing hooky? I've explained before that I'm not playing hooky. It's just that going out for meetings and long commutes is challenging. So if it's office work, you should have recovered from your injury around when you learned the job. Jeez. If you don't want to work that badly, maybe you should consider a different path? If this guy becomes the company president, will I keep being pushed around like this? In that case, I understand. I'll resign. Good. I always thought that having an unmotivated employee would be a nuisance when I become the president. I'll take care of the paperwork, so just write your resignation letter. Alright. I've considered changing jobs before, and it's better to do this than to be constantly resented by Charao. But...
Oh, welcome back, Seiya. I'm heading to the night shift after I eat, but...
I'm sorry, Alisa. I'm moving out of this house.
Huh?
The thing is, I decided to resign. I wanted to change jobs, but I can't work for a while, and I don't want to be a burden. So I thought I'd go back to my parents' house and recover there.
What? Is that all?
Is that all?
Then, how about helping with the household chores here? You're supposed to help someone in need, right? Besides, sometimes I neglect the housework when I come back from the night shift, and it would be a big help to have someone here. I've held off on asking because of your injury, but now that you're feeling better, it should be okay, right?
If it's that, then of course, but I need to work and earn money.
How about starting your own business then?
Huh? Several months later. Another tiring day at work. But I have a promise with Alisa later, and I'm looking forward to it. Hey, isn't that Seiya? Charao. What a coincidence! I actually just had a business meeting at the company over there, and it seems like they'll be doing business with you, huh? Yes, that's right. After retiring, I became an independent designer with Alisa's encouragement. When the proposal was first offered, I was hesitant.
You can't work for a company now, right? If you become independent, you can adjust your work. And it's okay to take on challenges, isn't it? I'll support you now, so I want you to challenge without fearing failure.
Alisa, thank you. Thanks to Alisa, I was able to make the decision, and now I'm active as a freelance designer. I even received requests from my previous clients, and things have been going well from the start. Give the contract to us, and maybe you can come back here. You know, freelancing can be quite troublesome in many ways. No, they've been giving me work. There's no way I'm giving it up. Besides, your nagging is more bothersome. I have no intention of returning now.
That's right. You are the one who let Seiya leave, right?
Oh, Alisa?
I've been watching, thinking it's best not to interfere. But there's something I want to say too. I won't hand Seiya over to someone insincere who asks out a girl for a date under the pretense of visiting someone. Please leave.
Well, And so, the matter with Charao came to a close. Afterward, we enjoyed some time together at a cafe we couldn't visit before. Alisa, there's something I want to talk about.
What is it?
About the promise. It's been 10 years, so can we forget about it?
Huh?
Since it's a childhood promise, I think we shouldn't be bound by the words of that time.
At first, we were just kids at 7, but I haven't changed my feelings since then, you know? Before we moved, I understood what marriage was, and I wanted to marry of my own will. Certainly, you were my first love, so there were times when I wasn't sure if it was real romantic feelings. But with other boys our age, I never had these feelings. From a long time ago, even now, without a doubt, I can say I love Seiya.
Alisa, but I'm sorry. I still want to consider that promise as if it never happened. But you see, back then we were just kids. So I thought it was an ordinary promise that we'd forget someday. However, I've come to love you as a woman, Alisa. So, once again, with the intention of marriage, would you be with me?
Seiya, I love you too.
And with this, we made a new promise of marriage. After that, Chararo became increasingly irritable due to a decline in the company's performance and started taking it out on those around him. As a result, he lost trust and was removed from the position of the next company president. They asked me to succeed him, but I politely declined because I wanted to work from home while waiting for Alisa to return. And then
Seiya, we're finally getting married, right?
Sorry for making you wait. It's been about 15 years since the first promise, right?
Yeah, but we decided to consider that first promise as if it never happened, right? So I want to make a new promise. Let's be happy together.
Of course, I'll protect you for a lifetime.
Hi, it's me, Mel. Thanks for watching my channel. I'm super happy if you watch the next and other videos too.